Good evening, everybody. I had to come on here to show you a couple of things. One of them is this. Back in December, there, the date is the date when I announced my special giveaway. I went out to Rock Bottom Creek and I got a bunch of material to make jars for certain people. And I announced after that I was going to do a third giveaway, a third jar giveaway. Okay. Now, while I was out there, all right, I got this dirt, and I made a couple jars with it, and Bob got his jar. Bob can see, and Holly Nabby, she should have gotten hers by now. Holly, when you get that, some of that gold might be discolored. Most of it came from Gold Bay. You might want to use iron out or ammonia, or he told me Diet Pepsi will clean it up. But if it looks like gold and it acts like gold in the pan, even though it's discolored, it's probably gold. But one of the main reasons I brought you on tonight is because I decided to do a couple tablespoons of this stuff. A couple tablespoons. It ended up being about 3 cups. Pan out some of this stuff because the grass is dying and I need to go ahead and get rid of it. So, let me show you some of what I got out of there. And this, my friends, is Pennsylvania gold. Alright, those pretty. And I thought, well, you know, okay, I got one and then I got another one. And they're pretty good sized flakes. Maybe I'm going to see if there's more. So, tonight, I needed to do this update anyway. So I figured I was go ahead and pan this stuff out. And I just got a half a scoop out of there, out of that bucket. And look at that flake. Look at that flake up in there. So I'm going to pan some of this out, but I'm also going to show you some other things. I'm going to work this bucket, and if I have to get more to make the third jar for whoever wins it, I'll do that. Now, that third jar, I told everybody that they needed to identify what rock I have an affinity for. And some people that know me pretty well have already tried to guess and are having trouble with that for some reason. Well, I'm not going to refer you to any specific video that I've done to help you identify that rock. Okay? You're going to have to figure that out. And when you figure it out, you have to send me an email on my email is on my channel. And send me an email with your guess. And this is going to go to February 9th, when I'm going to take the people who guessed correctly and have a drawing. And whoever wins that drawing is going to get the third jar. It's going to have a good bit of gold in it. Now here I want to show you some of my rock collection. And you'll see here, if you look, this is crystallized quartz. It actually has terminated crystals in it. Let me hold it up to the light. Okay. It also has pyrite and chalcopyrite in it. And you can see the glitter on that. Okay. It also has some terminated crystals down in some of those vuggy holes in there. I have vuggy quartz, where minerals have leached out. I've got some heavily mineralized quartz that came out of this bucket I have here from Rock Bottom Creek. I have some gold ore, and that actually has a piece of black terminated crystal in it, right there by my thumb. I've got some bedrock, and I don't never remember where this is from, but it looks like a piece of rose quartz. Actually, it's part of a seam that's going through that bedrock, and you can see that. And I've got a piece of it's either conglomerate. I'm not sure what that is. It's either conglomerate. It might be something else that somebody will know. And there's rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz, more rose quartz. So you can figure that out for yourself, what all that means. There's those two pieces of gold. Let me get them in the light there. And I just got another big flake out of there. And this is PA gold. Now I'm going to set this up and I'm going to pan through this a little bit just for something to do here tonight. And first I'm going to suck that piece out of there I just found in the last little scoop that I got. And there'll be 3 pieces in there, 3 nice flakes. Biggest gold as I've ever gotten in Pennsylvania. And I'm going to see if there's more in this. And at this point, I'm pretty sure there is. So, hang out with me for a little while. And when you see this video, you got another clue as to what rock it is that I have a special affinity for. Wherever I go, I find a little bit of that, and I bring it home. So, you're still going to figure it out for yourself, but if you watch some of my cleanup videos, you might see me talking about it, mentioning it. I'm going to take some of this grass and cut this sawgrass off of here, and then I'm going to take that, and since I got the gold out of this pan, I'm going to switch to the blue pan, just in case I find some more. It'll show up a little bit nicer. And I'm going to take these grass roots. I want to see if it's in the grass roots or if it's in the stuff I dug out of the bottom of the creek. It might be in both. That would be sweet. I know it's like going down to 9. It was 9 degrees this morning here. It was it's going to be 15 tonight if you go by their forecast. And I'm not going to be able to get back out there until probably next Sunday. But I have a bunch of local people, a couple of local people who want to go out there with me and see what this is all about, this prospecting. So, I got some people who want to be prospectors coming out with me next Sunday. And it's going to be cold, but we're going to go dig for gold. And we're going to go right where I got this from. Of course, because I mean, when you do this well, anywhere, you got to finish the job. There's an awful lot of mineralized quartz in that creek. Old Rock Bottom Creek. And yeah, cuz, or coos, sometime, if you want to come up here and dig with me, I kind of know the creek a little bit better. I've been through another year of learning how to do this. You know I'm not too bad at it. So, get in touch with me. And we'll figure something out. I can feel clay in there. This is really awesome pay. Anyway, let's see what we can do with it. Break that root system down. I can't wait to get out. I mean, next Sunday I'm going to dress warm because I'm going to go out there. I'll be working 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., but I'm going to go out there in the morning. And I'm going to work this pay. Because if I can identify a pay streak and get a bunch of that, I would be just so happy to have a decent quantity of Pennsylvania gold. Seems like every time I accumulate a decent quantity of Pennsylvania gold, I end up giving it away. Well, I want to keep some. So, and besides, I haven't had a chance to go prospecting. It's too cold around here. Yeah, Flower Gold Wizard. Jason, I'm not going to go out there and do that like you do. I'll die. But when I have had a chance to go prospecting, it's either I had to travel or something to do it. So I'm going to hold it off. Next Sunday I'm going to go out and dig. I might even bring another bucket home in case one of you guys actually gets close enough, or some of you guys gets close enough to figure out which rock I have an affinity for. A rock that I actually pick up, stick in my pocket, and bring home, whether I'm in California, Arizona, North Carolina, or wherever I'm digging. And I found it everywhere. Everywhere I found gold, I found that rock. So, you guys saw some of my rock collection and you have a general idea what kind of rocks I keep. As a matter of fact, I just did a process of elimination for you. This isn't horseshoes. You got to get it right. The jar's going to make it worthwhile to you, believe me. Bob can see got his. He's taking a look at it already, and he says this is going to be fantastic. And he's right. It's going to be fun. It's the next best thing to going out. I'm going to say on the Yuba River and having a really good day, because it's really realistic the way I put it together. And nothing easy about it. You got to break it down. You got to work it. But it's going to be worthwhile. It's going to probably be the best pay dirt you've ever done. So let's pan out a little bit more of this and see what we can find in it. See if maybe I'm getting more out of the root system than I am out of the clay layer that I dug out of the bottom of the creek. Alright. Try to rinse out a little bit more of the junk and try to spin it back one more time. And I'm not seeing anything in that. Doesn't mean a heck of a lot. This time I'm going to dig down the bottom of the stuff that I dug out of the bottom of the creek. This has got clay and gravel. And organics. There will be organics in your jar if you should happen to win. Also, a lady named Margot something won one of my jars on a benzo live stream a couple days ago, and I'm going to be putting that together. It's not going to have stuff like this in it. It's going to be one of my little jars with the Rock Bottom Creek black sand in it that's been sterilized. And I'll get that out to you soon, Margo. I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but I'll get it out to you soon. Probably within a week. She won a half-gram jar that was on there to benefit John Castaneda, who is hopefully doing well. He's in the hospital. He wasn't doing well for a while there. Hopefully John's going to get straightened out and heal. But there's some nice garnets. Nice garnets. For anybody that likes garnets. They make sandpaper out of them. Still, they're shiny, and anybody that prospects likes shiny stuff. Except for mica. There's a lot of mica in this creek. Yeah, when you get that stuff, Holly, and now that you got it, Bob, I already told you, you're going to have to really break it down. And you don't want to miss any of the gold. There's a lot of gold in those jars. And there'll be a lot of gold in the third one. For whoever happens to win that. Like I said, it's going to be a raffle. I'm going to draw a name from the people who have guessed correctly. That gives everybody a better chance. Everybody who watches the channel a better chance of winning. It also gives people a little more incentive to watch the videos. So, yeah. If you watch them and you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost nothing to subscribe. So. Of course, it seems like I get a lot of people who unsubscribe, and I have trouble believing that, simply because I'm subscribed to, I don't know how many channels, but you can see it when you go to my channel. If you go to the channel and go to channels, and I don't unsubscribe from anybody. I don't always get a chance to watch everybody's videos, but I don't unsubscribe. Okay, I'm not seeing nothing in that one. I'm hoping this doesn't sit here and make a liar out of me. But I just got that third flake out of this stuff. So, I'm not seeing anything. Go ahead and give another scoop. And I'm not going to keep doing this for hours, but I am going to do it. Oh my God! Boy, that clay sat in there. And I'm overloading the pan. But I can make it. I can make it work. Look at that clay. That's the kind of stuff you're going to have in your jar. That and the grass roots. You got to work them grass roots too. You got to work that clay and the grass roots. You're going to break it down and classify it. You can sluice it or whatever you want to, but you want to make sure that you go through it really good, because there's a lot of gold in those jars. And each year I pick a person, I pick a channel that I either want to help out, or I just a kind of a viewer appreciation thing. And I do something like this for them. And some of them have been Andy and Amy from Andy and Amy's Arizona Adventures, Benzo Gold, M&M Prospecting, I try to help out when somebody in the community's in trouble, but I can't always do it. And I don't even always know what's going on until after it's over. Because I work swing shift, and I don't have time to do all of that stuff. So, this has been an incredible pack. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got one of those jars, got some really nice gold that they don't even know or never will know actually came from Rock Bottom Creek in Pennsylvania. So. And you know, it's cold this time of year. Anybody who's been around as long as I have can tell you that the worst thing to do if you want to keep from getting sick is stay inside in the coldest part of the year. You got to get outside. You got to get some fresh air. You can't be stuck inside with other people who might be sick. Because that's how you share things that you don't want to. So. Been that way as long as I can remember. I've been around for a while, like I said. If you can get outside because it's good for you. It's good for you. It ain't good to be cooped up inside. And we've had so far a pretty cold start to the winter. It's just starting. Don't forget, we got March to get through. Sometimes early April. Up north here, it's been really cold. When it keeps me from going to the creek, and anybody that knows me knows if it keeps me from going to the creek, it's bitter cold. The other thing is, if you work daylight up here this time of year, and you try to go out after work, I mean, I only have to travel half an hour, but it's only going to give me an hour to dig. And it's tough to learn anything or do anything with just an hour. When I go to 11 to 7, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., I'll go out in the morning, I can dig for 4 or 5 hours. If I'm in the gold, I'm not going to get home till late. So. Let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, I was at Flash Bash this past year, and while I was there, I was invited to J.P. Lawns and Moore's JP's birthday party, which is going to be held at an old gold mine that's open to the public in North Carolina. And JP, I brought him the concentrates from my concentrates from the Yuba River. And yeah, I left some pickers in that for him. So I know he put it off and finally he painted it out. And he was, I think he liked it pretty much. But a shout out to JP too. And Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs. Waylon and Bella are some awesome, awesome dogs. Let's paint some more of that junk out there and spin it one more time. I'm going to do one more pan just to see if I can find another flake like that. And I'm eventually going to pan everything in this bucket out. Okay, I didn't see nothing in that one. I'll get another scoop. One more scoop. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's probably a big rock in there. I'll try it. What the heck? Oh my gosh, it's clay. Gravelly clay. If you're learning to prospect wherever you go, you find clay with gravel in it or a layer of clay with gravel on top of it, you want to work that stuff for all it's worth. Because bedrock will stop gold. And too many things will stop gold from sinking down into stuff. But clay will do it. So. You hit clay, it's a good sign. Trying to get the bigger stones out of this. I'm not classifying them, I'm just panning it down. This has turned out to be really, really nice material. And I know this is running long, so I'm going to try to get this done as quick as I can and get this update published. Last time I had a correct answer within 3 hours. So I mean, to make this just a little more of a challenge and to give more people a chance to be the winner, I decided to make it like this. So and there's my alarm. Okay, we're still recording. Try to get through this pan so I can let you guys go for the night and get this published. I still got to do some cooking yet tonight. And it's getting late for me because I got to get up at 10 minutes of 5. But I'm going to get this done. Okay, I'll be able to spin this back now. That was a big hunk of clay. Now, if I should use this or do this whole bucket before I get out next Sunday, I'll get some more pay from the same spot for this last jar. So, cross your fingers, people. Now, get some of that bigger stuff out. Give her one more swirl. Well, there you go. If you didn't know already, you know that I did not salt this. I salted for the jars, but I did not salt this material. And you saw already that I got some decent gold from it. Now I'm going to do a little snuffer dump here, just to show you the pieces that I've gotten already. There you are. That's awesome. There's some specks in here too, but there's 3 nice flakes. Wow. Never thought I'd get that out of one bucket in Pennsylvania. Look at those, they're beautiful. Let's see if I can get you to focus on it. Here, let me do this too. Ain't they pretty? There could be some of that along with the other gold I put in Bob's and Holly's jar and in this other jar. This other jar that somebody can win. Alright. Anyhow, that's going to have to be it for tonight because I got so much other stuff to do. So I will see you the next time I see you. And that's probably when I go out here to Rock Bottom Creek to help these people learn what it is to be a prospector. So, good night, and I'll see you all the next time I see you.